understanding the implications of using AI, and reimagining future schools. All of these monumental challenges are, and the only all of these are monumental challenges, and the only way to tackle all of them is if we work together. As only when all of us can brainstorm together can such difficult questions be successfully answered. For the same, we would like to have an open house discussion, and who better to host such an important discussion than Col A Sekhar.
Now, Lieutenant Colonel A. Sekhar, the principal of the Hyderabad Public School, let me invite him up on the stage. Please, sir, over to you.
Yeah, is the mic working? Yes. Hello to all of you. We have 30 minutes starting now. What is the topic I'm supposed to talk about? Decoding, understanding, insights, reimagining future schools. So I'd shown a video. That video covered what William Clark, Arthur C. Clarke talked about future 60 years back. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ravi, for once again giving me the perfect slot immediately after lunch. The perfect slot which ensures that I have to work harder. Normally in conferences, yes sir? Only, that's important. When Arunabh joins me, when he says that, then I am in bigger trouble. He said something in the morning. He talked about two seminal events. One was COVID, the other one was AI. I am surprised that he forgot his own marriage. That has to be more seminal than anything we have. Okay, before we start anything anyway, the aim. The audience knows more than me. 2, I have no clue of what this damn thing talks about. 3, will schools exist after 5, 10, 15, 20 years? Your guess is as good as mine. So with this background, let's start. The aim is to have as many people to talk, respond. First question to Leena Asher. And sure enough, I'll say, she started off a normal school, Australia, all kinds of stuff. Why are you into online teaching and learning? Quick answer.
I'm not only into online teaching and learning, I'm into kids learning everything that they need to know, including the outer world and inner world mastery in half the time, so that they get time to personalize their learning.
Personalize their learning. Is it better than normal brick and mortar schools? If so, why? If not, why? Yeah, please give her a big round of applause.
I don't think schools as they exist today, what you call normal schools, will exist in the same format in the next 3 years.
Next 3 years. She says, Leena Asher, big statement, we are all going to be unemployed after 3 years. This is something she has said. Do we have to agree? Do we have to disagree? Where is Pari? I want to talk to her too. Please call her. No, ask her to come back. So the point is, 3 years later, she's saying we will be genuinely unemployed. Welcome to the crowd of unemployed through AI. So the bigger question. Yes? No, I said it. Leena Asher, the right to interpret what you say is mine. It's not yours. You said schools won't exist in the same form in 3 years. I extrapolated it like a good moderator. We will all lose our jobs. Abhishek Bakshi, do you agree? We will all lose our jobs in 3 years or 5 years? Because the question is to you, because you are a bachelor, you will live longer.
I'll quote Arthur C. Clarke. We'll not lose our jobs, but the people who can take our jobs will take our jobs. That's like Arthur C. Clarke said.
I am Abhishek Bakshi, so I am Abhishek Bakshi. Ye kya ho gaya, yaar? Why? Who will take your jobs and how will it happen?
So, the skill sets, the requirements will change, and that will change very fast. I agree with Leena, ma'am. So, in 3 years.
In 3 years, will your requirement of bachelorhood change and you will become married?
Never. The demand will increase.
The demand will increase. Give him a big round of applause. Yeah. The third question is to the Madhoks, and I have already promised them what the question is. If Amrita Burman, one of the finest I have been privileged to interact with, is replaced by an AI, will you accept it or not accept it? I mean, don't give philosophical answers.
I'll give you a one-line answer on that. Amrita Burman is already AI.
Please give her a big round of applause. Yeah. So the question is to all the legacy school types who claim that our schools live forever, will your schools survive in the next 25, 50, 75, 100 years? Or will this gentleman take away all your schools? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir.
रोमो मिश्र मिट गए जहाँ से कुछ बात है ऐसी कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी हम तो चलेंगे सर schools will exist in any form.
Fair.
Yes, sir.
No, you have every right to say. I start with a provocative proposition that all of you will lose your jobs because that will ensure that none of you sleep. It's a simple point. I'm not complicating anything. It's 3 o'clock. Ravi, as always, the bugger has made lunch so very good that none of us can sleep any which way. So that's why. Yes, Himmat, my first question to you, 175th year? 176. So his school has survived 176 years. In a post-COVID world, where parents want their children closer, discs more, double income, single kid children more, what makes you believe that your school will survive for the next 50 years with AI?
Okay, Col A Sekhar, thank you for the question. It's very provocative. Now, no one knows what will happen in the future, but I can share one little thing. The parents who send their kids to us, they send them for reasons like building resilience, and they see the journey of the school first. For example, it was founded in 1847. In 1947, there was every chance that it would not survive partition. There's also colonial legacy, right? But it's built on that. The interesting thing is that.
So with time, it's got even stronger, and it is what is offered to the kids. So those who would like a school which is residential and all-round education would, I would say, even choose it after 100 years. Those who want to keep the kids with them will keep their kids with them. But the school will thrive.
Will survive. I'll push you further.
Thrive.
Thrive.
Yeah. It'll thrive.
Survive and thrive is a fair term. Your English is good. No, you haven't. Yeah. How are you? Sir, keep the mic, sir. Keep the mic. How come today, a bigger question, it's for everyone. Obesity is going up. Overweight, junk food, everything is going up. So therefore, my belief is a future school will have the physical education director more important than sundry principals sitting over here. So will a school exist where you will only be there to run physical education and this resilience thing? A quick answer.
Okay, very quickly. First, a word of protest because I thought the exam was over. I thought Pappu pass ho gaya, but
give him a big round of applause. Give him a big round of applause. Yeah, that's the way I want this to go.
So I've woken up, like officially I've woken up without coffee. Now I'll just share with you, you spoke about obesity, etc. We have 139 acres, but there's a climb of about 3,000 feet from the lowest to the highest.
So you are telling me not to come to your school?
No, you come.
You're just confirming.
But kids do more than 10,000 steps just going for meals. So do our staff members. So on an average, if you have an apple, it tells you are walking at about 7 kilometers a day.
Right.
So more than your 10,000 steps. So obesity is something that won't happen.
You haven't answered my question, but I'll come back to you. Yes, past this test. Yeah, we'll go further on to it. The bigger question, schools of today, AI coming in, the next big question, will AI replace teachers? Will they replace teachers? If so, how? If not, how? Anand Krishna Swami, again a friend of mine, and next to Lakshmi Kumar. If it is yes, if not, why?
Would AI replace teachers? No.
Why?
The simplest reason being, if the purpose of education keeps shifting, it's always going to be such that we connect back to what makes us truly human. which makes teachers essentials, and AI will essentially be doing the things which could be replaced, but are hence deemed to be required but not essential. So the essence, I think, will keep getting more focused and concentrated, which will only be something that it will be from a human being to another human.
Pushing further, will the average information sprouting teacher be replaced?
That's already happening. We don't
It's
need
already happening.
Yeah.
You think it's going to happen? This will accelerate.
Absolutely.
Yes. In your school, when you look at it, in terms, think for yourself, Lakshmi Kumar, that you are a school owner. Right? No leave, no EPF, no funny questions, no my great-grandfather is having his 4th marriage. Nothing of that happens. So under that context, I'm talking about leave excuses. So how will you look at AI replacing a teacher?
In context of leave?
No, that's a metaphor.
Okay,
that's a
okay.
metaphor, yeah.
No, I think it's very clearly given and understood and accepted, and that AI will not replace teachers.
Why?
AI will definitely replace teachers who are just, like you said, information overload, punch lunch kinds. I think what is required is this whole transaction of the emotional elements of teaching, the social support the child needs, all the other nurturing elements of it that AI cannot do.
AI cannot. Anyone agrees? How many of you agree? How many of you disagree? Yeah. You are worried about it. Why do you agree? Why do you agree?
So I'll say something equally provocative. If there is a teacher who can be replaced by computers and AI, he or she should be replaced.
Fair enough. Give her a big round of applause. Give her a big round of applause. Why? The reason is most of us are in this self-defeating, self-insuring, not revealing our own insecurities in saying that we cannot be replaced. Damn it, we can be. That's the big point. The second is how, what, where, etc. It's a fair point. Now we come to somebody who's into technology, and Laksharaj Singh talked about him a great deal, Sriram and his NCC.
For the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons. Very good. He's already taking a defense mechanism.
But eventually, who's the one who's developed technology? The humans. I don't know, but I always have this notion that at some stage when it becomes too dangerous, the humans will destroy this artificial intelligence.
Oh, humans will destroy artificial intelligence is your thought?
Yes.
Good one. So we will destroy what we created ourselves.
If it becomes a monster.
So we'll become Kalki ourselves for that point.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. Okay. Nisha Bakad, where are you? Yes. You are starting a school, you disappear. You are starting a new set of schools. You are CEO there. You have been around. And I won't use the words which Mr. Rahul Gandhi used, not at all. I'm not going to. What do you see? You have been in various fora. How do you see the next 5 years AI into schooling? Yeah, bilkul. And perhaps answers to these questions.
Well, I don't know if I can answer all of them, but I'll just share what you said. 5 years or 10 years, I don't know when and at what point of time. But I strongly feel that there is a need that AI, I mean, it's stupid to even say that whether will it exist or not exist. It's already there.
Yes.
The point is how well we use it. And I think as educators, we have the responsibility because we've got the younger generations with us. So we take that very seriously and very cautiously, that we don't lose the heart, but we keep the mind also in place.
Lose the heart?
I think those two mix.
Those two things matter. Yeah. Quick question. You have an answer? Yeah, please go ahead.
So I feel that AI is going to persist, it is going to be there, but it is the way we are going to have that in schools or with teachers, it is very important that how we are going to tame it. This time, I would like to share an example. This time we have given a lot of holiday homework, and earlier when you used to give holiday homework, children used to say we will write and we won't type.
Right.
But this time all the holiday homework was typed because ChatGPT was helping them out. So everything was organized, well planned as the guidelines were given, in the proper guidelines were there. But teachers and students, they have to involve their natural intelligence into it to have the things as they are expected to present.
Thank you. Give her a big round of applause, ChatGPT. Will organic intelligence and artificial intelligence merge? How many of you say yes? Raise your hands. Yes.
About AI. AI can only be complementing because AI has not developed the consciousness. And I think it will not develop in the days we would live or in the future.
In the future.
Till the time it does not develop that, and let's just say it does not, those times we are living in, it can only replace the patterns. It can't replace the human.
It can't replace the human being. Young man, please give him a big round of applause. He's among the most passionate students. Can the applause be louder? You can have one more something. Yeah, young man, what do you think of AI? Are we talking sense? And how do you look at AI from your perspective?
In terms of AI, I actually really agree with what Mr. Ratnesh just said, in the fact that that's what I subscribe to as well, that until AI develops consciousness, it's not something that can ever replace me. I have a sense that I exist. It doesn't matter what I do, what I have done, or what I will do. I'll still exist. I am still Shreyansh Mehta. And no AI has that. Every AI can only build from what it has done before. And therefore it can't never replace me, because I don't build off of that.
Yeah, there.
Can I ask you, what is human consciousness?
Human consciousness, the way I define, the way it's defined.
No, what do you see as human consciousness?
What I see it as? I see it as this feeling of, it's very hard to explain, but it's me. I don't just see myself as a culmination of everything I've done or everything I may ever do. I exist somewhere outside of that.
Is there a possibility that we have a collective human consciousness, like every thought of ours, just like AI is a tool that's capturing the whole, word processing as a language? Do you think it's possible that every thought of ours as a group, as humanity, collectively, comes into a field of human consciousness, a field of human intelligence?
A possibility? Yes, ma'am, of course there's a possibility. But if I subscribe to that belief, it's a different matter entirely.
You don't subscribe
I don't think I subscribe to unified human consciousness.
Unified human consciousness.
Is it okay to say I don't know?
It's perfectly fine. But not knowing is not an insult. It's only a chance to learn more.
Don't get aggressive. Good enough. To my favorite Sardar sitting here, Vikramjit. You are a historian. You have straddled IT all over. Where is this AI taking us?
AI is still developing. Although we have been studying AI from decades now, but it is still in its initial phase, and it can only give you answers from the information that we feed to AI. And we can say internet has got everything, all the answers, but it is still limited information. And the biggest risk that we have is these days fake news is prevalent, which means AI is also feeding upon that fake news. So there is a strong possibility that even if we replace teachers, and like Ratnesh sir already said, that consciousness is missing, AI cannot judge what is right or wrong.
As of now.
As of now. But it can be 5 years, 10 years, or maybe 100 years. We don't
maybe
know
100
when it
is
will.
5, 10, 100 nahi hai. So just shifting. Give Pari a big round of applause for what she has done. Now the question is, how much do you think AI is a threat to the art you are espousing?
I mean, isn't AI going to do everything for us in the next few years, which is pretty scary. But AI is also, like if I talk in the technical terms, we control AI. AI doesn't control us.
Yes, AI doesn't control us is what
Yeah.
you say. Do you have internet over here? I'll come to you. Do you have internet over here? Just type BBC, the father of AI. Yeah, just put it on. Yeah. It doesn't control us. But if it goes out of control, yes, sir. Please speak. No. Will AI control us? We are not saying will exist. Oh, existence is taken for granted. Give this lady a big round of applause. Yes, Amrita, the official AI of this conference.
Not at all. So I just wanted to, answer to what you asked Pari, and she of course gave a brilliant answer herself. I think when it comes to work with the hand, and we're talking about handicraft and stuff, I think that's where that's going to become stronger in the age of AI. Because whatever AI can do, it can't do that. It could only facilitate by maybe better designing, etc., or maybe methods, etc. But when I have to get down to doing work with my hand, so even as a teacher in the classroom, if I have my children to do things, AI is not really going to support. So I think in the age of higher AI, handiwork is going to come up much larger.
Much larger. Fair enough. That's a point which we can. Yes, sir.
Talking about your humanoid, look at all the movies which are going to become dark reality now. When you talk about a humanoid, the humanoid can make your handicrafts.
Yes, sir. So that's fine. So the final question to you, how many more schools will you open in the next 25 years?
I'll ask AI about it.
That's a good one. Yeah. We have somebody who has come back from the US, who has been running a school of great repute. Please put your hands together for Jacob Thomas. Somebody who is...
That credit goes to my father.
Yeah, it goes to your father. Fair enough. They are from my land, so I give them a little bias over there. Why did you come back from America to continue the school in this world of AIs?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
So, I think it was a commitment I made my father.
Which will make it compatible with AI, and your school will survive for the next 50 years.
So I think it's evolution, right? I think the world is evolving and we have to evolve with it. And I think so everything that we're going to focus on in our education is what are those things that are happening today? What are the things that are trending towards? And I think a lot of that is tied to the skills we need. And those are the things we're going to focus on. So
skills are what we are going to focus on.
Yeah, so I mean, like a simple example could be, I mean, can you imagine your life today without this in your head? Right? Think about how powerful this has been in enabling so many things in this world. Right? So whether it's communication, whether it's access to information, whether it's just using Google Maps to get from place A to place B, it's become so much easier. So what are these things that can augment our lives, that can enhance our knowledge? And I think all these things, right? That's what I think is important to incorporate.
Wonderful. Right, now we'll just go down to each of those tables who have not answered anything. Sir, will you introduce AI to your school? If so, how? If you do, when? How will you do it?
शुभ मध्याह्न सब यहाँ बैठे हुए भारतीय शिक्षण प्रणाली के प्रणेता उद्बोधक इस प्राचीन शास्त्र को सुलभ करने वाले मेरे सब अतिथिगण, इस भारत भूमि के हम अतिथिगण हो, सबको प्रणाम. I take this opportunity to express my feelings. I am an architect, did my Bachelor of Architecture from Mumbai. After that, I did my Masters in Arts, I did my Bachelor of Education BA, and I have a school of almost 1,500 students, English medium Maharashtra State Board. I come from Latur, the city which was struck in 1991. We learned so many things from that. The first epidemic which we faced, the second, the international epidemic shocking. I was fortunate enough to be seated on this round table with Sir. A lot of energy gained from him. And just wanted to express my feeling. In the Athura Shesha, we have Jnana Mayosi with Jnana Mayosi. Jnana and Vijnana. Vijnana is this. So rather than speaking on AI, I'm more interested to understand AI is an outcome of NI, that is a natural intelligence. So it will survive. And again, to make the AI understood by everyone, there's this strong need of teachers. So definitely, for teaching AI and propagating that, teachers will thrive and survive. So I wish you all the best to pull on this. Thank you so much.
Sir. Yeah, teachers will survive is what you are saying. A set of questions there. Please spend a few seconds on the slide.
To the ongoing Russo-Ukraine war, the physical contact is becoming less, and use of technology for destruction and garnering willpower, political power is taking. So technology has come in a big way, but eventually, in the military parlance, they say it's boots on the ground. So eventually, the humans will prevail.
Right.
Coming to schools, you know, technology, the development of technology, some portions of technology become monsters. And the monsters start to overtake the developer. But eventually, who's the one who's developed technology? The humans. I don't know, but I always have this notion that at some stage when it becomes too dangerous, the humans will destroy this artificial intelligence.
Humans will destroy artificial
So that
intelligence is your thought?
Yes.
Good one. So we will destroy what we created ourselves.
If it becomes a monster.
So we become Kalki ourselves for that point.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. Okay. Nisha Bakar, where are you? Yes. You are starting a school set. You disappeared. You are starting a new set of schools. You are CEO there. You have been around.
10 years, I don't know when and at what point of time, but I strongly feel that there is a need that AI, I mean, it's stupid to even say that will it exist or not exist, it's already there.
Yes.
The point is how we use it, and I think as educators, we have the responsibility because we've got the younger generations with us, so we take that very seriously and very cautiously, that we don't lose a heart, but keep the mind also in place.
Lose the heart?
I think those two mix.
Those two things matter. Yeah. Yeah. Quick question. You have an answer? Yeah. Please go ahead.
Sir, I feel that AI is going to persist. It is going to be there, but it is the way we are going to have that in schools or with teachers. It is very important that how we are going to tame it. This time, I would like to share an example. This time we have given a lot of holiday homework, and earlier when we used to give holiday homework, children used to say we will write and we won't type. But this time all the holiday homework was typed because ChatGPT was helping them out. So everything was organized, well planned as the guidelines were given and the proper guidelines were there. But teachers and students, they have to involve their natural intelligence into it to have the things as they are expected to present.
Thank you. Give her a big round of applause, ChatGPT. Will organic intelligence and artificial intelligence merge? How many of you say yes? Raise your hands.
Yes.
Yes. Will the school transform themselves to Greek gymnasiums? Only one guy, only two of you. It's interesting, huh? Will the emotions be marked as unnecessary? What Abhishek said that time. No, I can't hear you enough. Yes, sir. No, yes, thank God. Will the human evolve into a transhuman? Yes. Yeah. Go to the next slide, the last one for the day. Next. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. Have a look at it. The most efficient, the most intelligent, the most trustworthy, most liked, incapable of showing emotions, craves for understanding, technically immortal, transgalactic. It's deliberate, it's provocative. It's forcing you to think what the heck is happening around us. At least from my research, yes. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah.
Aren't we already walking towards this? I mean, look at the people who are engrossed, even in a gathering, into their screens and not paying attention to so many important things being said across family tables, across family gatherings.
Oh,
we are walking towards it.
We are walking. So
thank God we'll become transhuman and not subhuman. That's my only submission.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a intensely cynical remark. That's fair enough. Accept. No, I'm just put yes, sir. Yeah, quick answer, sir. Yeah. Yes.
I just start very briefly.
Make it short, sir. I have only 2 minutes.
I'll just say, when I was doing my ISc, it was Senior Cambridge in 1975, from one of the most reputed schools of the country, St. Columbus, Delhi at that time.
Yes.
On Teachers' Day, we were thrown out because all the students said they pretend to teach, and we pretend to learn.
Yes.
That was 1975. So, teaching needs to evolve, teachers need to change.
That's the right time to end. Thank you very much for your patience. God bless you. God bless all of you. Only one word to say. In 2009, there is this Teacher of the Year award for Americans. One Captain Millikan was asked to do so.
I, as an AI language model, believe we can agree to disagree.